The process of unlocking a number of mining companies in the country by government has not been in vain. The results are already showing through increased copper production and several expansion projects that have also resulted in increased salaries for workers, clearing of outstanding debts owed to mine suppliers and contractors, among other benefits. Speaking at the ongoing Copperbelt Mining, Agriculture and Industrial Exposition luncheon held in his honor by Mopani Copper Mines, Mines Minister Paul Kabuswe announced a 30% copper production increase for this year.
When you hear a mine wanting to go alone, 1 million, that is huge. And I want to congratulate you for that vision, because you have picked the vision. I don't want to talk about KCM and these others. They have also huge goals, but because this is a Mopani luncheon, they need to sponsor a luncheon so that I talk about it. But they are also looking good. By the way, when we did our quarterly report this year, in terms of production for all the mines, we are already at 30% in terms of increase for this year. So those of us who are doubting the 3 million tons, we are rushing towards there. Mr. Malenga, I know you are thinking of your super pit or Mwana. Everyone is on an expansion project.
And Mopani Copper Mines has disclosed a target of 10 million copper cathode production in the next 4 to 5 years.
The current capacity for Mopani Copper Mines, once the project development plan has been completed over the next 4 to 5 years, is 8.5 million tons of ore from underground. This equates to 225,000 tons of finished copper cathodes. This is 7.5% of the 3 million tons cathode target for Zambia. Exploration work has started, I must state, within the Mopani licensed areas to increase cathode production to 300,000 tons. That would take cathode production at Mopani to 10% of the country's cathode target by the next decade.
Earlier, Copperbelt Shore Society chairperson London Mafulilwa called for more interactions among businesses to forge partnerships.
Between an area of 500 kilometers in that direction, 500 kilometers in the west, obviously if you go 500 kilometers in this direction, you go into the Congo. The two belts last year produced 4 million tons of copper. I'm not going to separate the DRC from Zambia. I'm just going to look at that region. 4 million tons. That is the world #1 leader in copper production. And if it's the world #1 leader in copper production, we must attract the goods and services that actually place us in the #1 position.
The expansion projects and projected production targets by mining companies will help create jobs and increase the country's national exports and in turn bring in economic development. Liz Ngobeka reporting for Zanis in Kitwe.